Good morning and welcome to Happy Home Paradise Mega Design. Good morning if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. It's going to be a lazy Sunday today, I hope. Or a good evening, it's Saturday night if you're in the Northerns. Going to the wee hour of the mornings if you're in Europe. I don't know if I've done all time zones yet. Hello everybody, we're off to work when I can get out my door. Hi Riley, good morning. Good evening. How are you doing? It's time for the part of the week where I torture myself. Doing two 10 by 10 grids. No wait. I can't remember. Happy day. Yeah, 10 by 10 grids in Happy Home Paradise Design. Wish me luck. Who's it going to be today? I'm peeking into house. Indeed, indeed. I made it. I made it. I don't know what sweet torture I do for myself going, I'm going to stream every Sunday. Expecting myself not to have Sunday rain. I'll warm up. You villager hunting! Yes. Do tell me who you get. Because we got Bree the other day, right? Is it Bree? Sometimes I think my memory works really well and other times it fails completely. No, that was Navs that got Bree. Navs got Bree. Have you got a particular villager you're really hoping for? One of your dreamies? Can I make my voice louder? Yes. Okay, how's that? Face the camera a little bit. Not camera, microphone thingy. I'll just wait a little bit. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Much better. And the game levels are okay. Do let me know if things are skewy. You have Ione, Judy. These are your dreamies. Julian, Shervin. Oh, all your dreamies. Oh my god. Sherb is so cute. My son had Sherb. I think he kicked in though for, who did he for? Anka? I was so sad because I think he's adorable. That Anka is also amazing. He's got a really cute dialogue, Sherb. It's been a while. It's been like 1 week, dude. Come on. Okay, I have Sherry. I can't remember this one's name. Caroline, huh? Pee-pee. Clearly a lazy. Alligators for you, Tyler. Yeah, she hasn't been around so much. She told me off for streaming for 7 hours. I don't know how I got so long. I was just in the zone. I was just, oh, I've got so much to show you on my new island. I went to town. I've done so much. Still so much more to do. Okay, you a Sly or a Jock? Sly Stallone, obviously. I'm gonna call you Rocky. Yay, who else is here? Oh, bottle. Here's one I did earlier. Sherry, we know you. Ah, this one wants a nice purple and black dreamy sleepy house if I remember. Wonder. Blue Bear, Sprinkle, Velvet, Diana and Sky. Yes. Yeah, me too. I have no... It's always interesting. I have no idea how this is going to go. I'll just get everyone's names before I run around with my clipperboard. Hey guys, I really got to redo this cafe. Prince, huh? Milk, sugar, chip dust. I'm guessing Prince, you're a lazy. I doubt a smug villager would ever mess his tea up this way. Biddy, big sister probably. I've never seen Biddy before. Are you a new one too? Lemon. She's got to be snooty. Every time I think I know all the villagers, new ones just pop up. Oh, and there's I think it's Deirdre. Tyler, you've been putting so much time into designing lately. It's nice to kick back and watch someone else. Doesn't it pull some like mental coin? Oh, there's a tiger nest. Clearly a joke. One last place I can peruse for the villagers. If I'm going to take you guys every day, the least I can do is revamp my restaurant cafe. I should do that while you guys are with me. I am the cutest customer. Thank you so much for noticing. Okay, there's a grumpy, cranky octopus. Octavian. Who else is thinking Spider-Man right now? And this is it Vivian? I'm pretty sure that's Vivian. Oh, get out of my way! You need Octavian. Yes, sorry. Oh, Walt. I think he's like a karate kangaroo. Maybe a variation on the old boxing kangaroo trope. It is Vivian. Piffle. What kind of... We're just talking about the weird catchphrases in this game. There's a duck. I missed the duck. Come back with my clipboard. Okay, Sunday brain. What are you going to give us? Let's go see Lottie. Switch one, my running speed is so much slower than the Switch 2. Oh, if there's any way to get a Switch 2, so worth it. Though it's obviously quite a price hike on this one. I understand why. It's a fair price hike, but it still puts it a little out of reach. You subconsciously incorporate design style. That's what happens though. That's exactly how art evolves. Influence. Mine is a part just of my messing around. There was a long time I was playing where I didn't see what anyone else was doing. So part messing around, part influence, and part complete theft. Okay. Ranch. Shop. Nah. Jungle. You would do HHP, but you're going to have to wait to do it on your Forever Island. Yeah. So you don't need all the pillars, etc. on the Space Island. That's a general reason to it. Or if you want to redesign your villagers' homes, which I can barely breathe, I am hanging to do on my new island. I'll share that with the class. Because you don't watch nearly anyone else play, so I'm the only design reference. Oh, that's some responsibility. I'll have to up my game. Flower shop. So she wants a flower shop, if I remember. So we got a ranch style home, flower shop. I'm not vibing with a shop or a jungle. Find if my creative juices want to flow. I have to go where they want me to go. A dreamy home. Field day, no. I hope my voice isn't too raspy today. Alright, Prince, what did you want? Robots that fight monsters. So obviously he wants the big Godzilla and Transformer that's in the game. Deirdre, I've done before. Fashion magazine. So a fashion editing suite. They actually, usually I'll go, ugh, but they can be the best ones. The funnest ones to do are the ones that are just a little bit more challenging. Hotel style. Yeah, they are. But I've learned over time that you can get the best work out of them sometimes because you have to really think about it. But some of them are just impossible. You so badly want to get another Switch. Yeah, that's why I got this one. I wanted another save file. Yeah, Mario Kart World. And I've got Pokemon Legends sitting there waiting for me, which I haven't touched because I've been obsessed with this new island. I was lucky enough to have some store finance interest free left over, so I've chipped into that. It's worth it. The shop I bought it from, Uber delivered it. It's brilliant. Alright, so my short list at the moment. Ranch style is always really, really cute. What is the other one? Karate Guy should be fun. Asian themes are amazing to do because they've got so many items you can use, so they're not so difficult. Period drama. Oh, okay, no, he's tricky. He wants a stage, like a film set for period dramas. Not sure how my brain will go with that today. He just wants an ocean house. Spider-Man villain is needing some time out. Under the sea. And Vivian wants a beauty. No, I've already done her beauty parlor. Oh god, this must be the hardest part of this session. What do I do? By the ocean? I'm just going to quickly look up what items Octavian means like that. 'Cause beach home's pretty cool. Christmas present switch too. Yes. Okay, my handy dandy Nookopedia. I wish I could share this with the class, but I'm on my directly through from Switch, so I'm not on my I only have one little monitor. I can't share that. Yeah. And the cafe. I don't think they have them in the school. It's just restaurant and cafe. I'm waiting for my phone internet to load. Octavian, here we go. Spell check. Today's the first day of maple leaves in the Northern Hemisphere. Does that mean that it should be cherry blossom day on my island? Because it's not. Oh, today's the first bug off. Okay, I'm a day ahead. Does that mean tomorrow is cherry blossoms? Oh, I'm excited. Okay, cranky dude, what do you want? Going down to his thing, the items he wants is an inflatable bird ring, a beach towel, and a hammock. So he really does just want to chill by the ocean. Black and white decor inside his house. I'm wondering whether I should put it to the... You just found Lolly! Lolly! She's so cute. Lolly's one of my favourite cats because I adore licorice tabbies. Oh, I'll just quickly show you while you're here, Tyler. This is the shop you get. Oh, this, again, these designs are... These are the first one I ever did, so they're pretty rudimentary, but if you put out all 6 mannequins that they ask you to, they give you a piece of item to buy every day. So you can come and shop for clothes. So you guys, Henry and Annalisa. Annalisa used to be on my island, and I kicked her thinking, oh, it's alright, she'll still know me on HHP, right? They do not. She's completely forgotten me. It's back to Gumdrop. She's devastated. So just a warning there. I'm tempted to do Caroline. So either Octavian on the beach with a black and white home, or Caroline here she is. She wants hyperlinks, thank you. Ranch bed, ranch chair, antique wardrobe. Odd, okay. And she's into music. Colourful and white. I'm biased on music villages. Colourful's an interesting house to try and do. What do you want? Seaside or country ranch today? Take a vote. I will do whichever one of those two you like. Seaside. Are you biased towards the Spider-Man villain. Octavian. Let's do it. Let's do it. Grumpies are fun. They're always really sweet on Happy Paradise. I don't know if it's the tropical vibes. Welcome in there. Stop calling me kiddo, Roscoe. I love you, but that is a wrong name. What's an octopus got to do for a glass of water around here? You ask politely, you cranky. Oh, I nearly swore. Thing. It is me. What am I doing here? I'm going to help you out, you ungrateful seraphopod. Wait, what's it? Cephalophod? Cephalophod. Octopus. You miss Florida. Oh, okay, let's give you some beach vibes. Tropical beach vibes. I used to live up in the tropical part of Australia for a little while there, the Whitsunday Islands. Great to visit. Really poor pay if you want to live there. They go, but you're here for the lifestyle. You know, we still need to eat, guys, and you charge 3 times as much for food. So people don't stay for very long if you want to live there. Pretty views do not fill tummies. Okay, the next step is for you to choose an island. Seaside, seaside. Well, it's obviously going to be a beach one, so this makes things a little easier. A window to the sea. Now that's sort of like really looking out. That vibes with his title, doesn't it? You're going to live right on the shore. I like this one. Sucker. Sucker. Okay, because I am an HHP sadist, masochist. I'll get it right one of these days. 2. It wouldn't be mega design without 2 floors. Now, I can make the main theme outside or inside and inside. I can give him a big ocean house on the inside as well. And then throw him a bedroom upstairs. That may be what I'm doing. Alright, I'm going to zone for a few brain juices and see what I can do. He liked black and white, huh? I want to make it a Koji Beach hut. Black and white. Can I do that with black and white? Yeah, no worries, dude. I love those for beach huts. They're so cute. This is a double-story house though, so it's gonna have to be, wait, one of these. Man and his castle. I love the grill doors. I'm just biased towards these, but they don't work so well on the beach. We need a slightly more rustic look. These are very polished doors up here. I love putting windows indoors. It's very, very dark in contrast to the white. Good morning and evening, Cookie. How you going? I'm here for my usual punishment of 2-level HHP design. How are you today? Or this evening? Where is everybody? Is everyone in Saturday night still? And I'm in the future? Yay! Don't like that, Zora. It's too dark. So we've got Octavian. He is a cranky octopus. And he wants a seaside resort. Saturday early evening. Sweet. I'm in mid-morning Sunday. And my brain is deciding it knows this. And I'm trying to say, hey, you know what? Just because it's Sunday doesn't mean you have to go on holiday, brain. Come on. Uncle Jeeves. Hey, good to see you. How are you doing? Thanks for dropping a hi. I've got my HHP Mega Design with Cranky Villager Octavian. His favourite colours are black and white. So I'm just trying to sort out his house at the minute. struggling to stay awake and it's only 9 p.m. Relate. Has it been that kind of day? On a positive, if you go to sleep, you'll get a good night's sleep though, right? You'll be, also relate. I find when I'm really tired, they're the nights I just won't freaking sleep. And or my neighbours will start cranking some thumping music. But they're the nights where I actually can sleep. That'll happen. Right outside my bedroom door in their garage. It's joyful. Okay, so this is his requested item, a hammock. Oh, that sucks, dude. Can't stay asleep for more than 3 hours even if you want to wake up a lot. I have so many sleep aids to make sure I stay asleep or try and get back to sleep when I wake up. I have 3,000 things. I got isoconic tones on in the background, essential oils, something to cover my eyes, all the things, weighted blankets, and then if I'm lucky, sleep might happen. Well, it's a bit boring for this dude. I'll see what they've got in here. They don't have a lot of black and white patterns, which is really boring. Ugh, not for a beach. Not for, maybe. This is kind of cute. Or is it a little too country for the beach? Give me something good. Yeah, people who get good sleeps, I just glare at them. They don't know the pain. Brown noise, eye mask, melatonin, magnesium, try it all. Yeah, I got the magnesium going. Yeah, breathing exercises, the old 478. Trying to bring my awareness into my body so it's out of my thinkies. Some of us, we just, I don't know, our cortisol's too high, ADHD, whatever it is. Sleep is difficult. Still trying to find a bit of a blacky whitey pattern. I may have to give up on that though. If by memory, there's not a lot. I use Cranky. You could do some. Does he do parts? No, that may not. Yeah, that may not help. I can't take ADHD meds, so I use a ground organic guarana instead, and that can actually help the sleep. But no, taking the methamphetamines. And that could do it. We always see on TV the funny side of ADHD or the clever side. Take Styles from Teen Wolf, awesome character, and we rock. But the struggles, they're not usually portrayed, are they? It's a reason why it's a diagnosis. It's not easy. It's like trying to find this hammock design for this guy. Not easy. What was his hobby? I think his hobby was play, which is ironic for how much of a mean person he was to me. So saying the amphetamines are weird. I didn't take them forever because it would thought it would make my anxiety worse. Which is a fair for some people. Absolutely, that's what they do to me. Yeah, I get. Oh wow, all kinds of mental health muck-ups from them. Energy muck-ups. Yeah, no, I just can't even. It has cut me off from myself. But some people, they find a dose that works really well for them and they manage. But yeah, not getting sleep doesn't help us manage at all for anything. I'm probably tired, didn't sleep too well last night. I'm a little bit today. Alright, I'm not finding one I like. I'm just going to come back to the hammock. Otherwise, I could be stuck on here for 3 hours and just go, no. I'm going to give him colourful for now because we are in the tropics, dude. Okay, so this tree was here. Not sleeping is the worst form of torture. And he wants a... I saw something amazing the other day. Talk about, I don't know if Tyler, if you're there, talking about steal ideas. I'm just going to show you quickly something that this guy did the other day. It was magical. It was for the little dude that wanted a moon. It was Phil. No, who was Sasha? So he wants a moon house, and of course most of us, including me, we put his house, you know, where he's actually on the moon. But this person did it like he just loved the moon, and he plotted out. I'm trying to find. There's a moon. La 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 la. He planted this moon here. Put a little fence. I have to show you because it was just inspired. Where are fences? They're not in there. They're here. I'm going to get used to using my Switch 1 controller again. It's not nearly as nice. Put a little fence there. Put a little pathway through here. Full of little plants. And it was just adorable. Little telescopes, and I plotted a pathway and like pretending that we're looking up at the moon like that. It was so cool. So when he said he wants to look out at the seaside, I actually thought of that design and went, oh, you know, this, maybe I can give him some kind of view here as well. In which case, what would I put at the back for him to look out at? We peruse the thingy-jings, see if I'm inspired. What's he got in his order? I haven't even looked at that yet today. Pity you can't put construction, you know, you can't like build up a cliff in this game. I could put that lighthouse up on a cliff. That would be cool. Okay, let's run back down to some outdoor stuff, and I might see if I can do a looking out to the seaside kind of thing. I'm thinking not the telescope, but like the viewing thingy-jingy. Relate. When I first started, I just used to plot really slowly through things and get inspiration from what I had in here. The more familiar you get with the items, the more your brain can sort of put something together. I definitely have to, if I'm going to get that dopamine working, I have to choose something I'm into for the day. I'm trying to find that telescope. I've never used it before, so I don't know where it is. There it is. Tourist telescope so he can look out to the sea. Pirate gear. I think pirate gear needs to be here. Dang, I got one of those things. I need my mods because for some reason I don't have that delete button on here. Everyone tells me it's in here somewhere. I cannot find it. It's not in my OBS. Go away, Stream Boo. You suck. Do I have it? Waiting. In my browser? Oh my god, there's like so many messages. No, I don't have a delete button. Ah! Mod! I'll text my mod. He's in the next room. Can you ditch my Stream Boos for me? On chat. Send. There. I'll learn how to use this thing one of these days. Okay, island resort. Here's all my pirate stuff. All wicked. We'll need an anchor statue. White's going to be too much, I think. Let's go with retro. Thank you, my mod. Thank you, Squevin. Thank you. Show me how you do that. He swears there's a delete button. I can't find it. Should I pull this house a little more forward so he can have a garden behind, or... Decisions. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Jeeves. I get overwhelmed at first, then it starts to flow after a little while. Pirate barrels. These are cool. I love. You found Lolly. And then you found Elle. No, wait. A cute blue elephant? Axel. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Is he a lazy or a jock? You found Bob. Bob, isn't he a grumpy? Is Bob a grumpy cat? I feel like I know so many people who have real life Bobs. Okay, more beachy vibes. Now he wants to actually fully relax on this as well, so I might make his relaxing place inside and just put a cool... Come on, brain, give me the word. Nah, it's not. I'm just going to do something out here. I think most of my viewers are neurodiverse, so you guys understand the agony of not being able to find a word, right? It's like in the brain somewhere. Okay, beachy things. Isn't that cute? Oh, it was so cute if I could put it here. Mama and baby palm tree. Why are you not oh, I can go there. Okay. I need to plot out some pathways. I think that'll get me going. Axel's a jock and Bob is lazy. Oh, lazy Bob. Oh, he's cranky. Okay, obviously I can only use custom paths on the beach. Ah, this character doesn't have the best paths. If I get rid of them though, I'll ruin my island number 1. Maybe I want to. Observation deck. Yes. Here or... Of course I've got the green grass on there, but that's okay. We'll just ignore that. I'm not sure if I have the creator code for this one up. Somewhere I have, where are they? The rest of it, here we are. Oh, thank you. I'm using the title to inspire this back area at the moment. Inside will be more of his relaxing vibes, but he wanted, I can't remember what the title was now, but something about looking out into the ocean. Oops, so I gotta give him his deck. I took the wrong ones. Oh, it's gonna be that kind of day. I hope my brain warms up. Do I need the, oh no, I can't do that, okay. Do I need the low energy sign up for today? Or do I just need more tea? Alright, little observation deck. I need to fix this. I really do need to find the creator code for this one. Okay, can anything go in that corner? Let's get some music on that barrel. No worries, Cookie. I totally get it. We were just all talking about sleep before. If you can get it, makes the rest of your life amazing, or at least copeable, cope-worthy. I can talk. Yeah. Jesus saying he doesn't sleep well. I didn't sleep well. I think I find I get anticipitis for streaming the next day. I get really excited. I'm having so much fun doing this. So I'm finding every night before a stream day, I'm just like lying awake. Kind of like a kid on Christmas night. You just can't sleep. because you know the next day's going to be exciting. And then of course I get to today and I'm like, oh god, I'm so tired. And it's like, I have to have a designing brain on. It's like, come on, brain. All right, so shell speakers are really cool, but not for this vibe. Does dude need like a busted radio or something? I feel bad giving people broken radios when there's a perfectly good one sitting right there. Skull radio, if I want to go with the pirate theme still. I like how they call it ash instead of bone. I don't want to overwhelm it with the pirate theme. Something cool for outside. In our modern world, of course, we'd be going this little dude, and that has the best quality, but I feel like a tape deck might be more appropriate. He is an old guy after all. Probably still more in tune with cassettes than digital music. Yeah, there he goes. Beach Boys kind of song. He's from the 60s. Octavian's a boomer. I'm going to give him a little chair to sit on. So he starts to evolve as you go. You just plot things down and then see how that evolves. I rarely go in with an actual idea. When I do, I bam it out real fast, but... Boomer the octopus. Is he an octogenarian, perhaps? Is a boomer. Seat. I'm looking for a seat. Something to sit on. Is there anything piratey to sit on? No, that would have been cool though. I'm thinking more stool than chair. I am not a boomer, but I'm old enough to still be going, how the hell can I be sitting in my room just casually chatting, playing a game, and people around the world can hear me? That's a mad magic. I love it. When I was a kid, it was just a telephone on the wall. When I was a really little kid, our computer game was that little, you know, the line and the dot, like the ping pong? I was like 5 when that came out. The arcades had a much better quality of game, but home gaming was pretty simple. Never too old to have fun. I know, right? Look at Ted Danson. I think people who get old and stop having fun, like, that's a choice. Like, they've chosen to just go with that flow of age appropriateness. I reject it. So here I'm perusing stalls. Would ruined seat be... put it on the... what? Only problem with this thing is it's half on, half off my little design there. But I want him to be able to walk around here. Ah, there we go. A seat next to the barrels. That makes more sense. I'm not sure if I like ruined seat. Or try something different. I think once people get to a certain age, they think they have to stop doing things they did as kids due to being perceived as immature. Thank you. That is the words that is exactly the concept in my brain that I didn't have words for. I haven't had words for my whole life. All I know is that I have rejected that my whole adult life. Just, why lose the things that bring you joy just because, yeah, of how other people perceive you? Yes, do I get eyebrows? All the time. Can it feel a little lonely? Yes. But I'm having fun. And then you just got to find your people, that's all. People who won't give you the eyebrow because you still have a huge Squishmallow collection. Or you really love Grogu and you've got Grogu paraphernalia all over your room. I used to teach piano. I used to teach piano to all ages, adults included. And some of my students will walk in, see all my Grogu merch and just be like, like, yes. I love Grogu. The only stall I can see that actually kind of fits the vibe is the ruined seat. Or, okay, one last try. I'm pretty sure I'm going back to ruined seat. All this time and decision on one tiny little seat, but sometimes this can look good on the beach too. Yeah, that birch white can look really good. Okay, cool. I'll give a little fence here. See, my brain's starting to brain. Oh, phew. I was a little worried it wasn't going to happen. I was like, I might have to end stream early today because I just can't brain today. No, we're happening. Juices are starting to flow. Yes. Okay, I want a tiny little fence here. Which one? Harsh, to country. I want it to be see-through, to vegetable, to Asian. You're gonna bring me in bed. Oh no! I can't now. I'll leave you with what? A right mess. Perhaps just a little rope fence. There we go. How cute is that? This is coming together. All I knew is that I wanted pirate barrels and this telescope, and then it all just started from there. So if you're around Uncle Jeeves, that's how you do it. You just put things down and see what happens. Animal Crossing life philosophy. It says you need a little pathway up to here. Something I've got, you know, we all know Isabel, right? And making Isabel unhappy has been like, my heart breaks. I can't do it. So I've avoided using weeds for anything, even here. But it finally dawned on me. It clicked. Isabel's not here. She can't be unhappy. I don't lose ratings if I throw a weed. That's not the weed I want. I'm going to try a different weed. No, it's still giving me this weed. No! Oh wait, that's not where I'm going. That's too much of it. I need a beachy weed. Give me the right weed. Oh, for goodness sake! I'm just going to, you know what? I'm just going to plot out some weeds until I get the right one. There it is! Beachy weed. Isabel runs a surveillance state, but she can't find you. My weed journey is safe. Yeah. And here's something else. Now this is an idea I'm absolutely stealing. I have seen it a couple of times. Beach plant! And I was watching an amazing Animal Crossing streamer who streams when I go to bed, damn it, so I have to catch his VOD. What's his name? Waterfish Gamer. Really gorgeous person from what I can see. Does amazing cottagecore designs. And has a really interesting way of approaching his design. I love it. So he reminded me that this is a thing on the beach. You just grab the Cosmo plant and turn it into a little beach plant. Love it. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. Maybe down in amongst the rocks? Yeah, cool, of course, because plants go amongst the rocks. See, this is where you accidentally come up with cool ideas. By just mucking around. Oh, get where I want you. Oh, I wish I could put it here. I want it here. It's not, of course it won't let me. What if I make a clump of... and then add another one of these? It's going to give me the same one now. So, can I turn it around? No, I can't, but I can make it a bit bigger. Don't like it. Too grassy. This is how you want the beach in Florida. This is how the beach in Florida... Oh, fantastic! I'm nailing it! Oh, brilliant! I was trying to bring you the vibes. I'm going to get rid of that one. Oh, that was the wrong button. There it is. I'm on my Switch 1 controller. It's a bit dodgy. I've smashed this poor thing to ribbons and it doesn't always do as I tell it. We need a little path and then I can plot things around the path. Okay, not being able to put paths on the sand on the beach is frustrating. It took me a long time to realize that custom pathways were allowed. I'd see stuff on the beaches out there when I went visiting Dream Islands and go, how? I was like, oh, don't know what I've got that's gonna work. Don't know if this character has anything that's gonna work, to be honest. My cool stones the other character has, they would be amazing. I might get rid of these and actually I'll write a note to myself. Get cobblestones. I mean, I've got all those codes in my Discord now, don't I? Get cobblestones for Mama Pig in 1. You used to eat octopus and sushi when you were a kid and a teenager, but once you got older and realized how smart octopi are, I stopped eating them. Yeah, fair. Oh, so I just brought to mind of a memory I have of someone being immensely and utterly unnecessarily cruel to an octopus, and oh god, I screamed at them. I screamed at them, oh my god. I wonder if this would add a little beach flavour. If it's too square, I'm going to leave it to think about later. You found a really cute code on your last island. Did it look like a heart drawn in the sand? Oh, I want it. I've seen the tic-tac-toe one, and I saw someone who said, okay, close your eyes, everyone who's... Well, it's not a work day today, so we should be okay. I'm just going to say it. Fuck Seabase. Best sand art I've ever seen, and they had it right by the pier where they're trying to catch tuna. Fair. Seriously, so fair. I hate when I see people making videos of cooking their seafood was freaking gorgeous. Oh my lord. I'm trying to keep the volume down so I don't burst your eardrums. But don't even get me started. The cruelty. I mean, I understand we're omnivores. We need to eat meat. I'm not going to make my dog feel guilty for eating meat. Sometimes some people need it. I want to be a vegan, but my body doesn't do well at all when I try and go vegan. But can we all agree that factory farming is immensely cruel? Anything that is cruel is just... I don't even have the word for it. Yeah, just because of what makes them more tender. I used to live in a crayfishing town, so I got more lobster than I wanted. And it was not necessary to put them in live. It's not. I've never ever cooked a live lobster. Those things are just fine as they are. Humanely killed. Yeah, please do. Yeah, I'd love to see nebula designs. I put a few nebula designs up last week. I don't know if they're the same as the ones you've got, or I think you've really searched for some super cool ones. Tyler really wants nebula designs, so he would love that. And when I do a Space Core Island, when I'm really, really rich and can afford another Switch, how come we can't just like buy multiple games to get our save files? Why does it only have to be one save file per Switch? This is nuts. Yes, definitely humane because we have a place where I live that is dedicated to sustainable and humane practices, so I'll only buy my meat from there. Okay, back to the island. I was trying to look for a pathway. I don't think this character, the pathway that I want, she does not have. Does dirt work on the sand? Not really. Maybe coming off. Maybe coming off there onto the beach could work. Can I just... No, it's not letting me do that. I was trying to just press the what's it called? ZR button to just recreate that, but it wasn't doing it. It's gonna be a brain farty kind of day. Okay, so as you can see, I'm sort of like running onto the beach from a dirt kind of environment. I still want a little path here, and the only design I've got that might work here, and this is frustrating, is perhaps I don't like it. I might have to do away with my idea of a little pathway there. Da da da. Vibing with this music. Yeah, they're all too square. This is more for grass. You can even see the room they've made for the grass. It's going to look all too the same. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of my pathway idea. Maybe I'll use the weeds and the bushes to make my path. A note to self, get a pathway for this character stat. You're going to head out because you're watching Papa stream. Oh, is that one soon? I wondered what, because I didn't have the time zone conversion thingy. Wish her well for me. And thank you so much. Have a good night. And big highs to Popper and the crew. I'm gonna shout out. I don't know who's lurking, but I'm gonna shout out Papa Spec. She's a horror game streamer though, so if you're looking for cozy, don't go there. But amazing people, amazing community. And shout out to Tyler is Hyper who's in the chat. Very cool cozy gamer. I watch you for breakfast every day, Tyler. That sounded really weird. Did I do this shout out right? Yeah. Okay, since she's streaming, no, stay here, don't go there. I'm playing Escape the Backrooms. I'll still be here a bit later on if you guys are looking for some come downs from all that horror. I'll be doing 2 streams today, so there's a chance I will be here doing his upstairs room by the time you guys are finished. I wish I could turn those weeds around. Turn the weeds around. I'm going to have to find other items that will frame that pathway. See, this is the thing. When things don't work, you find other ways to make it work. And that is one really cool way of finding out new ideas, ways to use, tricks to use, ways to do things. Bye for now, Riley. Thank you for popping in. Papa is in the Discord. Papa Spec. She's been helping me a lot, learning how to what's the word? Flesh out my streams with you know, the starting soon screens and stuff like that, which I clearly do not have yet and haven't had a chance to put on yet. But yeah, she's been teaching me a lot all about this sort of stuff. I heard of her because she raided me, looking for a cozy gamer after completely freaking herself out on her horror game. Crates. Looking for things to line this pathway. And create a path where there is none. Same. I will watch Papa when she's being cozy. I can't do horror. As if I can't sleep enough. My body freaks me out as it is. Exactly, same. Jump scares make my heart rate go unnecessarily high. My boy will play all the horror games, FNAF and all that. I cannot. Even the spiders and scorpions and AC nature too much for me. Oh my lord. You'll never see me on a roller coaster. I am still searching for items. So this is the boring part. It's like scrolling through and going, what might work? I haven't done this before, so I haven't got preconceived ideas of what could work with this. I wonder if that would be cute next to the house. Is he a flowers kind of guy? I saw someone do this recently, just put little lilies out the front door. It's a vibe. I like it, but I feel like I'm thieving that idea a little bit too hard. Beach items, beach items. Come on, Animal Crossing, give me beach items. Or something I can repurpose as a beach item. Can I turn that into a seagull? Can I pretend that white duck is a seagull? Because I feel like that's really cute. This is one of my other HHP strategies. Just scroll through until I find the things that I reckon could be cool. It's time consuming. This is also very true. I haven't even got inside the house yet. Oh my god. Hermit crabs. You go hang out over here, hermit crab. Isn't he cute? Isn't he adorable? Get these models from Flick as soon as you can. That's my Happy Crossing advice for today. And put them everywhere. He's so adorable. These are my favourite. Oh. He likes the butterfly. Cool, cool. Of course it's black and white. We're allowed to have butterflies in this game, right? We'll throw him down there. Yeah, his models are amazing. I want so many for my new island. So I've brought in as many as I can from my old island. I've commissioned him 4 times. I can do 2 bites of the cherry with 2 characters. But I need so much more, so I have gone to the treasure islands. I wonder if the people I use, I wonder if the treasure islands are up now. They've been waiting for the new firmware update to be modded. Something like that. So I haven't been able to access it yet. Not finding many beach items. Hot is probably way too big. Yeah, it is. It's a huge item. I wonder if he'd like a hula doll. Yeah, I thought so. He's a play guy, so there we go. It doesn't suit the theme, but she's staying. I don't care. I don't think I'm gonna have any luck finding anything else to part the pathway, so it's gonna have to be flowers. White cosmos are my favourite. What else have we got that would work on a beach? Lilies work on a beach. Black would look a bit silly. I thought so. I'm sort of seeing cosmos here. I know I use them too much though, so that's why I'm sort of looking at something else. But they really are the coolest flower. Moonflower. Yeah. The cosmos just give that more tropical vibe. And while we're at it for tropical vibe in plants, we need plumerias. There we go. And I'll throw this down amongst the scrub to give a scrubby beach vibe. I think it's starting to happen. Can I fit one there? Yes. And these could plot out a bit of a pathway. I just have to move my anchor. Maybe I can throw the anchor back here. Does that fit, or I've gone on top of this bit, so it ruins my 3D look. I really wanted him to sit there, but that's too cute. Why I didn't think of bushes to plot out my pathway before, I don't know. Don't want to get in the way of my barrels though. Getting a little overwhelming too. They're so green. Yeah, the plumerias are my favourite. Or just the little bushes. I don't know if I like them as a pathway border though, as initially thought, because they're just huge. They're overwhelming the eye away from here. They're bringing the eye to them because they're so bright. I'll just keep using my beach plants. Maybe if I... here's an idea. If I just mess up the lawn, I mean the sand. What's that? The hammock. Oh, I forgot about that thing. I might bring his hammock inside. And then the pathway can be the part of the sand that is not plotted out with a bunch of... oh, can I not? Dang it. When you're in the grid here and you can't... Don't. A tree will help. No, I wouldn't put it right. Why not? Why? What? Why? What? Why? Why will it not let me do this? Can I put this back further? I cannot. Oh, come on. There. Oh, because of the weeds. Oh, did I mention it was a slow brain day today? I did, didn't I? I did. I think it's more because of the house. If I want to put it on the weed, sure, but it's more the house. It has to go here. Dang it. Okay. When the coconut boobs arise. I'll flesh out the path with coconut trees. And another little baby over here, maybe? No. Actually, you're too big. You can be big now. Okay, starting to happen. Something for under the house. Oh, I can't do that because it's only a 4-grid pattern. Okay, this is going to be finicky, but I think it'll be cute. I was going to get rid of this one, wasn't I? Actually, I think I've already got rid of most of that one. Can't use it. I needed something else, so I started covering it over with something else. It's these guys, which is going to be way too dark for this area. When you don't have the appropriate custom tiles. Why did I do a beach house today? If we get sick of the music, let me know. For some reason I'm still vibing with it. I'd love to half grid those flowers. I cannot, so... Just trying to soften the edge of that pathway when they're too square. You ready for a change of song? Alright, let me go in there. Can I reach it? Or have I made it unreachable? Oh, come on! That should totally... There we go. This is my favourite. It's got a wicked drop. Is it working? I can barely hear it. Turn up my music. I'm still not happy with how this is looking as a pathway. It just needs something at least here. Dang it. Poor guy, I haven't even got inside his house yet. Oh wow, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I must have somehow you must have telepathically imaged it to my brain, and that's how this is forming. I'm hearing bloops. That may be Riley putting up the nebula pathways in the Discord. Okay, and I feel like... I think as much as I love the hula doll, the colour is drawing the eye way too much. So I might put it inside. That's better. That's what was doing my head in. Alright. Otherwise, I'm going to take 300 hours in this house. Can we get past that? Look what I've done. That was silly. There. I'll finish the front yard. Snap my picture with it quickly. And let's get to the real part of the project. Relaxing on the beach, making an inside beach environment. Inside, outside. Yeah, this makes all sense, right? Okay, let's get the mega part of mega design going. Yeah, 10 by 10 grid. Time to pimp this grid. Bring on some light. Okay, so we have beach towel. I need to bring back, because it's the first time I've done this, his hammock. And this is it. I'm gonna give him an outdoor kitchen, outdoor lounge vibe, and then upstairs he can have a bedroom. I'm like, let's pimp this crib. Actually, it's time to take a wee break. Literally a wee break. How much of that window I'm going to use, I don't know. I may accent that. Where's sandy floor? This one? No. There it is. Okay, we're on the beach. Oops. I'm up as bright as I can go. Oh, man. You can see why I don't tend to use these. And even if I want to pull it down, it actually pulls the... See, it dims it out. Like, come on. I would like to be able to have that be a faded color feature, not a faded light feature. Then I would totally use them. As it is, useless for the moment. Okay, to use this as a... Alright, I'm going to go quiet while I just think for a minute. I want to do like a veranda-ish kind of... Oh, I've got a balcony on my other Mama Piggy character, which would be amazing in here. Put that in for next time. To put in the balcony. This poor character didn't have the benefit of my custom hunting I wish you could do 2 accent walls. Like, all the accent walls be so different. If I was to do this as kind of like a beach patio vibe, what other wall might go using this just as an accent? This is where my brain's at right now. Okay, just to get in that accent. Ah! I know what I'm doing. Yeah, it means you have to get quite creative. It doesn't make sense that that's more for a boat. It doesn't make sense that that's going to be a boat or a pier. It's not really for a part of the beach. I may end up using the beach as a full wall with the back wall as an accent of some kind. No, no siree. Can you have a brick wall on a beach? Not really. Ice, just because ice. The beach is in Antarctica now. It comes Antarctica. Or from what I've heard on Stargate, Antarctica. They don't have a T in it. Is that how Americans say it? Antarctica? Ironically, Australians don't usually pronounce T's very well. But we say Antarctica. Don't think what I've got in my mind I am going to be able to do. As you're already discovering in HHP, walls are annoying. Antarctica. Yeah, Antarctica. Oh, there's no K. Antarctica. Antarctica. I don't think I can do what my brain's got in my mind. They don't have the wall. I was hoping that this might work, but it really didn't. I'm just having sort of like jetty vibes. Oh, do you know what I could maybe do? If I'm gonna do that, can you put fencing inside? I don't think you can. Oh, I don't think you can put fences inside. Dumb. Walls can be the hardest part. But like I think I heard you say in your stream, they bring it all together. Very true. But they can also when the walls are easy, I'm like hella freaking hallelujah. Like in the other one I did, the space one, it's easy. Space wall, done. I'm gonna have to go have a toilet break in a second so that it certainly disrupts the thinking flows. So at the moment what I'm thinking is some kind of something to sort of give him like a private beach vibe, you know, he's got a little fenced off area of his own beach kind of deal on either side. So that's an idea. I could use them. Shell petitions are a fantastic design, but not, I don't use them as a petition as more I do a work of art. I mean, beach sculpture indeed. I don't want him in jail. It's not that kind of fancy place. Party light arch may have to come into it. These are too fancy. Too fancy, too fancy, too fancy. Yeah, as far as petitions go, we're gonna probably have to go with these. I am not going to line the walls. Symmetrical is not gonna work for me here. Too colourful for this little dude. I know he likes black and white, but I don't know how good that's gonna go on the beach. Pink, white, black, purple, my favourite. Animal Crossing and Symmetry don't agree. No, they really don't. Sometimes, yes. But then you have to knock about the symmetry a little bit. to make it work. I love the purple one. I'm going to go with white to start off with. Alright, I'm going to be right back. Nature is calling very loudly. How do you know you've got ADHD? You procrastinate eating to pee. Every time. I'm going to call it a stretch break because I haven't come up with anything better yet. There we go. Back in a minute. I'll bring on some music too when I get back. Okay, hopefully. Hi, I'm here. Wait a minute. Kitsu! Hello! Did you rate me? Yeah! Hiya, hiya, hiya! Yay! So good to see you. I'm having a Sunday brain HHP day today. I've lost my controller. There we go. Okay, I'm back. I need to go for a wee-wee. And then I got some stim food to try and help my brain today. So I've got some pre-grated organic tasty cheese and these amazing dried mangoes. I've only just recently discovered, and I'm addicted to them, which is harsh because you don't want to eat too much dried fruit. These are so good. Oh my god, Sunday rain. So yeah, I thought it would be a really good idea to stream on Sundays. It is organic cheddar. I don't know what the brand is, but they've grated it themselves, so I don't have to. Woo! And they haven't used anything anything toxic to make it stay all fresh. But they're just these big, long, thin, little, thick pieces of. You can just go yum 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 yum. That is a yellow cheese, cheddar cheese. I'm hoping the stim might just break up the brain juices a little. Okay, so I'm back to the problem of this bloody hammock. His favourite colours, Kitsu, are black and white, but they're not really working with the beach theme with what Animal Crossing has available for black and white patterns. That's really annoying. I tried to check it, it looked too country. He's a grumpy, so maybe a pirate rug would be the most appropriate. Okay, so somehow in here, I'm going to make him, he wants a relaxing spot on the beach. He just wants to chill out. So his lounge room is going to be, he's going to have a beach outdoor lounge room in here. And if I can find it, I want to give him a place to make a cup of tea. So there should be, oh, I went too far. Outdoor kitchen should be here somewhere. There it is. Oh, he likes. That's white and green. That's a little dark for the area. The white and green one may be the one to go. You can't have a fridge on the beach, so he's going to have an esky. Had to carry a tablet fridge up the stairs today. Oof. What's a tablet fridge? Is that the fridge that has the screen on it? A touch screen? Carrying a fridge upstairs, that's mental. I don't know if anybody's body is gonna be capable of doing that without injury. I hope you're okay. I've been very injured over the time of my careers by doing things at work that you're expected to do that are not necessarily the most healthy things to do for the body. I wasn't very good at saying, nah, I'm not doing that. We didn't even know. Our health and safety wasn't a huge deal back then. We've got more things to back us up these days to say, no, I'm trying to find the esky. I would have thought it was up there with the kitchen stuff, but unless I've just scrolled right past it. Going to be looking for a new job after Christmas because the job is moving and installing. It is not good for the body. Fair deal, fair deal. Very fair deal. Especially how they're making appliances these days. They're like 60-kilo washing machines and things like this now. There it is. He's impressed with this. Yay! Oh, yeah, I bet it's like, looking at the time, what is it? Probably about 3 a.m. your time or something. I would love to see it. What colours have we got here? Kitsu is one of the most amazing artists ever, by the way, just to fill in. 4 a.m. Oh, it's close. That is such an Australian thing to see. Sorry. I'm trying to talk with a dried mango in my mouth, and of course it's got this sour edge to it. It's really sweet and really sour, and I just totally spat my words out. I am so sorry. This is a very Australian thing to see on a beach. or the blue esky cooler. We call them eskies. I think it's like calling a vacuum cleaner a Hoover or a tissue a Kleenex. Esky is our brand of cooler. Strange Canine is becoming deranged from lack of sleep. We all get it here. We all get it here. It's just putting him against the walls. I'm not a fan of this, but it was just a place to start. What if... I'm just going to leave it there for the minute while I work out his lounge room first. I'll just plonk his kitchen stuff there. What else does the kitchen need? He needs some kind of basket of food. Does the dude eat vegetables? I don't think we have a basket except for a picnic basket in this game. Which he likes. We'll keep it. Do you like a basket of fruit or vegetables? No? Let's just say you're doing grilled veggies on the barbie. I'll figure that out. And we'll need a cutting board for the kitchen. Just place it all for when I'm ready for it. I'm hearing a blip. I'm hoping that's the artwork. I'll check it out in the in-between stream. Awesome. Alright, so a place to relax on the beach. What kind of furniture should we use? I'm going to be using the menus for inspiration today because my brain's not helping me out with it. I can't plant... Why am I trying to eat and talk at the same time? I can't plant a coconut tree under with the hammock underneath it, which is what I usually like to do. But I feel like I need something to just bring the levels up. Just for fun. Wouldn't that be funny? Oh, it makes a sound. It's a black and white one. That looks pooey, but I just had to try it. I think my favourite one is the blue and the red. If I was actually going to use this here, it would be blue so it blends into the ocean. I don't want it to stand out too much. So it needs to blend into the walls. Do I want a lighthouse? If I could put some rocks under it, that could be really cool. Should I give him a sandcastle? Oh, I thought he would like a sandcastle. He's a play person. Are you too old? We were just talking about that today, Octavian. You're never too old for sandcastles. Does it do like a surfboard? No, he wants to chill. He doesn't want to... He doesn't want to play. I feel like he's a bottled ship hobby guy. Maybe for upstairs bedroom. That would be cool. Do you want a ball, dude? No. Okay, so his menu isn't inspiring me very well. What I want to do... I'm just moving things around for a minute because I want to see what I want to do with this. I feel like he needs a little play area, so perhaps I need to do some more pea tongue twisters by the seams of things. No, that's definitely... Oh, actually, no, I think weirdly I like it as white sand. No, I don't. I'm tripping. I wish we had a water rug to place the little inflatable on. You can see me hover over the blues going, would it work? Would it work? And concluding no. They do have these. I could pretend is a water puddle. You liking the blue round rugs, dude? This is cool. I think it's because his hobby is play, so they tend to like the kitty colourful things. It might be too dark for my little water puddle. And Tyler is saying, for such a large object, the lighthouse does fit in, but it's up to me. I'm weirdly liking it. I can do a little tableau around it somehow. Just move that out of the way for the moment. I can do something there. It does, yeah. With that blue. Obviously, if I change the colour, it would stand out like a sore thumb. But making it the same colour as the background, it blends. That's the trick there. I think you're going to have a beach ball. If you're going to have an inflatable swan, then you must have a ball and a sandcastle. You're going to have a play area. There you go. Relaxing on the beach is about having fun. We don't have a bucket and spade or a beach cricket set in this game. That would be ideal. Let me just double check. Oh. Let me just check the... It reminds me of the mini... I've got the wrong glasses on. I've got an ad break in progress thing obscuring your chat in the one I can read, so I had to read it in the one that I got. Reminds me of the mini bars. Remember friends of my parents having like a small statue you can open and take wine bottles out. You're right. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I want to know because that sounds really cool. I feel like that would be cool for the kitchen. A nice refreshing drink for his relaxing on the beach. What was I looking for again? I was looking for more toys. I'm pretty sure I remember rightly that his hobby is play, so all the toys. Do I still have him up in my Nookapedia? That's Caroline. There he is. Cruising on down. Cranky black and white. Play, yes. Cool and simple. Give me the toys. While I'm scrolling past, something here might work too. Colourful juice or coconut juice or both. Now when we're relaxing tablet devices, because we're modern, Kinkai is guilt tripping me for clogging his toilet. One time! I would have unclogged it if I'd realised what happened. Of course you would have. Blame him. He probably has a lightweight toilet bowl. Now I know we're supposed to get away from it all when we're on the beach, but how are we going to watch our favourite Twitch streamers? I used to be one of those people when digital books came out. I was like, no, you need the paper in your hand. True, but also these are so light and you can fit 300 books in one tablet, and the batteries last for a really long time now, so they're very cool. That is looking too white on the screen though, so I will change. Time to get some sleep. Yeah, being 4 or 5 a.m. Yeah, drift off. I'll get some, here, I'm gonna get some drifting off music for you. I'm in the right spot too. That's not drifting off music. Oh! Where's it? KK Lullaby. There we go. Nighty nighty. Good sleepies. Having both a hammock and a beach towel is a bit overkill. Like seriously, I'm gonna have to do them in separate areas. I wonder whether to double up with these and pretend they're real palm trees. The lampstand kind of kills that vibe though. You think barbed wire would be the worst thing you could use as toilet paper? I think you're right. Definitely 100% agree that that wouldn't even work. It'd be ineffective. It would leave poo everywhere for a start. All you'd be doing was smearing your wire. It's not even going to what it's going to do to your ass. Okay, beach, 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 beach. Shell music box? No, he's not impressed with that at all. Oh, this is the one where the shell speaker would be way cool. Got lots of intrusive thoughts today, blurting them out. Intrusive thoughts, they can be hilarious, weird, or downright scary. It's like, oh yeah, interesting. Moving on now. Okay, I'm just putting that on shuffle. If you hate a song, let me know. I will stop it immediately. Some of them can be very intrusive. Oh. But yeah, that's a hilarious thought to have. Barbed wire as toilet paper. Brains are funny. Just gonna move this stuff over here to get it out of the way. I was looking for an item that didn't exist over here. I felt like one more toy would be cool. And then I'm gonna make the area where he's gonna sit and chill. Samba. It is a hardcore dance to do, to learn. It is, by hardcore I mean really hard on the core. It's brilliant. I love Latin dance, but sometimes the music can feel like someone is stabbing my eardrums with a knitting needle in repetitive, loud trumpets. Da 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 da. The samba's a little less. Da 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 da. Drum festival drum. Speaking of, toilet paper does not go on the beach. Does he need a bucket to boom? No, I'll give him a toilet upstairs. Da, 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 da. Does this dude read? He's got his iPad. That'll do. Yeah, it's definitely a scroll through to find inspiration day. He's going to have a bedroom and an ensuite in his favourite colours, black and white. It's going to have some toys in there, but it's going to be a pretty cool vibes. I'm going to give him cool vibes. It's going to not be this theme whatsoever. That's where I can just branch out to what I want to do for him. That'll be this afternoon's stream, or VOD if you can't catch it. This beach one is turning out to be quite difficult. Quite difficult indeed. Do you have like damselflies on the beach? Not really, huh? Butterflies go on the beach though. That'd be cool if I can throw some butterflies here and there. Can that hide? I just gotta how to hide it into the decor somehow. Give some more outside vibes. Once I've gathered my things and I put it together, it's going to be one of those works where things look like they're coming together really slowly and then they just like vroom at the end and it all comes together. I promise. Oh, of course he likes that one because it's black and white. I think I gotta throw some yellow ones in there too. Oh, his little hula doll. Da 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 da. That's it, okay. Furniture. Where'd it go? I do love this for beach vibes. And you gotta have somewhere soft to park your butts. Okay, the yellow and blue says beach to me. Still don't know what to do with this cloth. Hibiscus flowers. Maybe. I hate the beach towel. I don't really want it. If I can get into the hammock, I love lying in it. Getting into it is hilarious. Not gonna lie, it's a knack. I have fallen out several times. Stools make fantastic little side tables. I'm looking for something to put his iPad onto. I'm going to go with the birchwood again. Okay, so I've got to make him his little hammock space. Where? How? Okay. Put all the things in the way. Little hammock space at the front. Oh, it's not gonna, okay. Dang it, I wanted to nestle it in there, but it's only gonna let me put it. Of course, it's got such a huge grid space because of the leaves. If it was a tree, I could put it there. A real life tree. I don't want that to face this way. It draws the eye a lot. You can have his iPad near his chair. Rug under this to give it a frame. A little trick I use, group items and put a rug to frame them a little bit. So it doesn't look as higgledy-piggledy, hopefully. Tatami? Yeah. Maybe. He's a fan. The yellow, the colour scheme, the yellow and the blue, it matches the beachy vibe. So he's got a little corner here. There's not a lot you can do with the walls here. I reckon he will. So if I put anything, it's just going to float in the sky. Dinosaurs. Let's have some dolphins swimming in the sea. He only just came up with that. What a cool idea. There you go. Put a few around the place. Yeah, I love it. I'm just ignoring the turtles at the bottom and the fish and just going for that dolphin swimming. Oh. That song's a little much for me. I'm going to put my favourite in. Yeah, that dolphin hits right on the top of the ocean. I love it. You saw it first here on HHP Mega Design episode 3. Well, I saw it first. I don't know if anyone else has used that one. My favourite song. Okay, this is chilling me out. I do love this song. I've seen on YouTube you can have like hour-long loops of this song. Okay. Now I want to make him a little chair and iPad, but we are on the beach, so how do I make that not look weird? Here I can use the lighthouse to frame, provide a backdrop and a frame for this little lounge area that I'm going to do. Maybe give him a big yellow rug. I know fluffy rugs on the beach are a bit weird, but da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it looks like the butterflies on the chair. At least that's what I'm trying to do. So I'll go till 1 o'clock my time. So I've got an hour 10 minutes. Take a little lunch break, and then come up to do the upstairs. Or I'll see how that's generally what's on the schedule, because I find a lunch break helps my self-care. But sometimes I can't stop and I'll keep going. So I'll see how I'm going in an hour. Maybe I'll be able to just keep going with this one. Do today as one big long stream. Oh, this song is amazing. I want this still to blend in, so to do that, then I'm just going to use the same one. Oh no, over there it doesn't blend. I could use a little rat and stool. Self-care is so important. Yeah, I've been learning the hard way where my limits are with streaming. I want to stream every day, all day. Does not really work for me. Normally I'd like that, but because of all the stuff I've got going on here, it makes it too busy. I need the gap between my little tableaus. So doing a series of tableaus instead of one today. Da, da, da. Oh, something's in the way. I like that way best. I know it's technically backwards, but who cares? Oh, my little butterfly though. I'll be playing Animal Crossing when I'm 120. Yes. Ooh, purple. Reminds me of Homer Simpson. Purple. His donut. I might be able to make that work if I move these guys over. Make that part of the tableau? No. The shelf speaker is huge. I like it, but I might get rid of it because it's I think it's too big for the room. Oh, lost my favorite music. Yeah, so if I'm living to 120, I got 70 years of living to go. So according to that future April, I'm a spring chicken. No, I haven't been New Zealand. I would love to go to New Zealand. By all accounts, it's beautiful, and most of my favourite movies and TV shows have been filmed there. And the people from New Zealand I've met over here, there's a lot of them, love them. Beautiful people. Too dark. I don't like it. What would the white one look like? No, too dark. It's really in shadow, that item. You want to follow a group of New Zealand online filmmakers? Yes. Yeah, the scenery. Oh, I think I can't remember, it's South Island or North Island is the one to go to. Where the hot springs are. Where the hot springs. And of course, when we had that amazing Prime Minister there that we love, who had to resign because of mental health, the poor thing. I wanted her to be president of the world. Portable radio really gives the vibes. I wish I could turn that on an angle. It's not going to work for me today. Come on, give me some music, guys. Maybe it's just going to have to be an upright speaker. 4 out, 4 or 5. I think if you're from, I think if you're going from the side of Australia that I'm not on, you can do it in a 4-hour flight. See, how's the quality of the music? Instantly way better. Bum, bum. Bring on that bass. This is why I usually use this one. Dum, 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 dum. You'd vote for me for president? Me for president! Yes, I'd put all the people with malignant narcissism disorders on one island or country, and they can just stay there and mess about as much as they want, as long as it's not going to have long-lasting impacts to the rest of the planet. And then the rest of us can get on with life. We can look after our forests, our animals. See, I've got plans. Sadly, way too much experience dealing with them. Yeah, there's a learning curve and a half, isn't it? Oh, hey, look, if I put that... Ah, look, now the dolphin really just flies over that little bit there. Cool. It's like a little Easter egg in there or something. Right, is this starting to come together? I need something here. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that lack of empathy. They're the ones logging the Tasmanian forests, man. People with good hearts, they wouldn't do that. Da, da, da. I don't usually use this, no, and I'm not going to. I want something here, but dun, 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 dun. Doing the I don't know what to put here scroll, but I have some vague idea and it'll pop out, I'm sure. Toy plane. Nah. That's going upstairs to his bedroom for sure. I need to remember that. Does dude want a chess set? Bet you dude would like a chess set if it's black and white. He's got play. Why do they not like chess? Needs to be on a low down table though. I wonder. It's a little too harsh. It draws the eye too much. Damn it, I would have loved to have had a chess set in there for him and his mates, but... Oh, come on, give me something for the top of the... Maybe it's gotta be food. Like a basket of pretzels. Oh, put up a exclamation Pat Felix, one word. Frosted pretzels. Where are they? Frosted pretzels. Here somewhere, they have to be. Where are the frosted pretzels? How are they not in my list? There they are. I was going to say, oh my goodness. Basket's a bit dark, but... Yeah. Ah! Happy crossing! I would love to pet Felix. He's gone and laid down on the floor. He's guarding his like 6 little crunchy biscuits from the other cats to eat it. So he's sleeping right next to them. How could I not think of fish and chips? There you go, dude. You've got some dinner. If you get sick of the song, let me know. Eating his ocean brethren for dinner. I don't think of that. Oops. I normally do. Gotta make sure he can still get in and out, which is really annoying for the tableau at times. I'm just gonna get rid of the iPad because it's just getting in my way. And he can only sit in one chair. I still haven't figured out what to do with this, have I? Oh my god. I'm going to turn it into a colour that's sort of nondescript and hiding into the sand because it's doing my head in a bit and I don't really want it. There you go. Problem solved. Now we can barely see it. Excellent. Okay, let's give the guy a kitchen. Oh, before I forget. It's looking really empty from up in the sky. Of course, I can't hang lights from the sky, but I can hang seagulls. He's happy with that. Where shall I put them? Because of the lighthouse, the sky's not too... The skyline isn't too blank over there, but this one is. Should we be flying all over the way? We should point them towards the fish and chips. That's where they'd be headed, right? Oh, sorry about the noise on my phone. I forgot to... Oh, shut up, phone. I forgot to flick it on silent. The reason being is because I forget to flick it off, and then I miss so many calls. And I was like, where are you? I need to hide this somewhere. This is coming together in a way I'm not too unhappy with. I just have to figure out his kitchen. I feel like I'm going to get rid of that. Keeping it against the wall might be the go. Yeah, if I pull it out, it's going to be weird. But I've got all these objects to put on there. Ah, there we go. That finishes that tableau. That's what I needed. That colour is cool. That colour is gorgeous for that area. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Can't put things on top of the cooler. Oh, I know. I don't usually use this item anywhere, so I didn't think of it instantly, but now, are you going to be up here in tables or down in outdoor section? It would be the latter. Kitchens, kitchens, kitchens. Oh, is there anything there while I'm passing through? No. Okay. Haven't given him a TV. I'll have to give him a TV in his bedroom. I'm looking for an outdoor table. Which would work as a kitchen counter. Just have to find where they keep it. Where do they keep it? Have I gone past it? There's a high chance you guys have seen it and I haven't. A little less focus when you're streaming as to when you're just playing. And you miss things, and then you watch the VOD back and you're like, how the freak could I have missed that? It was right there. And you probably think the viewers are screaming, you went past it! How could you miss that? It was right in front of your face. So somewhere here is outdoor table. Don't zone to the music, April. Find this table. It's just such a vibe, this song. Where is that picnic table? Come on. Is it up with the counter tables, maybe? See, I never use this one, so I've never had to really like hunt for it, find it, or memorize where its home is in here. Is it with these guys? It's gotta be. There it is, the whole time. Outdoor table. You would move coffee to this music. Right? It's amazing. Good tunes. Does that fit in there? No. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna pull this down a little. Oh, hold on, I can't even move the table if I put it on that. Drinks on here. Still don't know what to do with my doll. Picnic basket can go. I'm just going to assume he's got food in his esky. Maybe I'll give him a mini fridge in his room. Needs something to balance this corner, and we're almost done with this room. There's only so much you can do with a beach room. It's one of the more challenging ones to do. In my opinion anyway. I find it a little challenging. Some people might go, beach rooms are easy. And I don't find them so. Maybe? Yeah, I initially thought beach room, you know, it's just palm trees and stuff, right? But yeah, no, this has been... Because you have to plot out the areas. I can't just use the partition walls because it'd be so weird to have like ocean as a wall. If it was a small space, it'd be really easy. If I just did this as a 4x6, super easy, and it could look really cute. Because I've decided to make it huge. Okay, music in the kitchen. Oh! It gives me a spot for that. And we need a kitchen mat. And the vinyl rugs would be good for this. I don't usually use them because they're like plastic vinyl rugs, but for this, perfect. Except if I hate the colours. I don't want it to draw the eye away from the rest of the tableau. I think it's okay. Alright, I need a space for my little butterfly. Oh! Get back where I put you. I've got these in alternating positions so that they don't look too straight, especially coming at them from this angle. I want them to look higgledy-piggledy. Butterflies everywhere. Still don't know what to do with this doll. And I've got this big gap here, which is a bit weird. So whether I pull this tableau more to the middle to make that work a bit better. I can do that. Oop. I have to find a new home for my butterfly. Oi! And something here. No, I like that back. Nearly finished this room. So many things you have to consider, and the thing can be limiting. Yeah, there are not a lot of items at work, and that is the rub. If they have provided so many items that you can use within the theme, and then you can go to town, like say Boomer's Cafe I did last time. So many things to make that work. So you can just keep adding items, flesh it out until it looks really amazing. Beach items, yeah, it definitely provides an extra challenge. So if I'm up for a real thinky brain day, I'll be like loving it. I'm muddling through on the brain I have today, but hopefully it's not too bad. I'm looking for something to put next to here in that where the little blue square is. I need something there. Something just to so that big gap isn't there, but I don't want it to take my eye away from everything else. And it's got to match. It's got to be a kitchen-y thing. So if I scroll through, I might be lucky enough to find something. I haven't used a shell stool. Probably because it doesn't really go. So you'd think a shell stool would be amazing here. Yes, so much brain power. I'm like, I'm going to stream every day until all of a sudden my streams were design. I'm like, no, I'm not. It takes it out of you. Yeah, the whole self-care thing comes in big time there. Like, going more stool. The fact that you could do 3 houses on a long day brain was very impressive today, Tyler. Is that a better table for the one in the corner? It is. Beach barbecue vibes, yep. Got the stamina of a pigeon. Does a pigeon have a lot of stamina or a little? Explain the ref to me. My son, whose nickname is Pigeon, will be horrified that I don't know this. He would. He knows all the bird stuff. It's the first animal that came to mind. I usually say I've got the stamina of a wet one-ply toilet paper if I'm having a really bad day. There. See, the more you can just flesh out with items, just this one little added extra item looks really cool, and it just makes it look a bit more, I don't know, looks a bit more. That's where things start looking really cool. Still can't find it for here though. Oh. Hey, you're into play. You should be into guitars, dude. Can I make that work anywhere? Do I need a ukulele? How have I not used the ukulele? Remind me to go back and find a ukulele. Plant. Plant on the beach. No. They've got cactus on the sand and boba. Why don't they have like beach trees? It would be so cool. Leaves, no. What about a little bin? Are we being tidy? Is that the right color? It's in this shade, I can't tell. No. Yes, it is. No, that's terrible. I may not find anything for here. In which case, what I probably want instead, I'm going to give up that item. It's not there. I'm going to put a mat at the front. And that should help. It's maybe completely incongruous to theme, but welcome to my beach. Still want something here. There, I did it. Found something. Oh, that kind of makes sense. Alright, yeah, beaches are hard. One last thing. Kid. Oh no. I don't want to go to a California beach. Some used needles. Man. They don't have very many light stairwells. It's the only one, the tiles. I'm gonna have to use it. Do I like the blue colour? Yeah, some used needles. Not a very relaxing beach if you're having to look out for used needles. Does white look stupid? White looks stupid. Is that supposed to be a milk bottle or something? Yeah. Still want something more on the ceiling, but I don't think there's anything else that's going to work. I'm just going to scroll through just in case something just pops out at me and goes, use this, but I doubt it. Disco ball just cuz. I like disco balls. Maybe one more seagull. Like over here or something. Near the lighthouse. A 9.5 out of 10. That's a high rating, Tyler. Are you sure? Thank you. It's not my favorite room, but it might be just because I've found it really tricky today. I think it's definitely the assignment though. He wanted a relaxing place. I love the dolphins, seriously. He wanted a relaxing place by the beach. Yep, that passes muster. He's got a kitchen. Excellent. Cool. And I'm not even... Oh, excellent. And it didn't take me as long as I thought, so I can go start the upstairs. I'm looking at a toilet, bathroom. Wrong lever, crunk. If it's just a bathroom, an ensuite bedroom, I don't always go 10 to 10, maybe 8 to 10. I need another cup of tea. Ah, I wonder if I can like exclamation tea. See if housemate's on today, I'm not sure. I think a new game's come out that he's really into at the moment, so I might not be lucky that he's lucky enough to have him watching and see that tea request. I can only hope. Okay, black and white, black and white, black and white. Yeah, that buzzes my housemate. if he's watching. So if you guys decide that he needs to make me a cup of tea, you can ask at any time. He loves that, I swear. Alright, black and white furniture. And he's cool and simple. Now, the obvious choice of black and white bedroom furniture is antique. And he would love it. He would say, I like that because it's black and white. But he's into cool and simple, so the antique vibe doesn't really suit. Start the tears and amber on his phone. Yeah, you get it. Exactly. Emergency D. Rattan is probably cool vibes for him. I'm going to try the walls and the floor first. And place some petitions and lay this out. Ew. That's so dark. I've got to give him a beach view before I do anything else. He's looking out of the ocean, so... Ocean horizon wall, followed by some windows. Yeah, it was just on there. Don't have the best windows on here, but I'm going to work with... Should I give him some curtains? And if so, where do I want the curtains? I don't know yet. I'm just going to place... These are my favourite curtains. She's made them look translucent and glowy. They glow at night. I don't know how she did it. The creator of them actually has a YouTube tutorial on how to pixel art these out yourself. That's more time than I've got. It would free up some spots, however. Ah! Ugh, that was not my intended. Only thing with the customs where they have so many lot spaces is they take ages to plant out, even on Happy Paradise. I'm not sure where or how big I want this yet, so I'm just putting them up and I'll smash out what I need when I've figured it out. I could do the whole wall, or I could just do part of the wall. I love windows. Doors are cute too. Doors are so cute. I saw doors for the first time. I was like, that's adorable. I must have these doors. They're very cottagecore. My places aren't really all that cottagecore, but it's still so cute. Did that have bottom curtains or is that it? feel like there's bottom ones as well. I could be wrong. Yeah, there they are. I knew they were there somewhere. There's a whole, there's so many. So many. This can take some patient work. You never seen custom windows? Ah, these are the best. So you've come straight to the best custom windows, I think, that are there. Most of the time, if I'm not using, hold a minute, sorry, what am I doing? If I'm not using curtained windows by this incredible pixel artist, shout out to, I don't know their name. So they come together like so, etc. Sometimes I'm just using la 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 la. In the houses on my island, I've done this a lot. I found people who have done a more beveled look within their square, and I just smash these out all over the place, and that can look really cool too. Today, I'm giving him fancy one because it looks so cool. Ah! Get on the floor. There we go. I need to choose walls that will go nicely with this, and the floor. I wish that floor was available, you could switch the lights off, because I just want the slate. Sometimes if I want a black floor, I can use imperial tile, and I just use rugs to cover up this if I don't want to see it. That can look really cool, but if I want a softer look, I wish we had more carpets, more carpet colours, I really do. I suspect I want to use tile for him today. Oh, Stormy Night wall, so cool. Black walls can be challenging. Too sparkly. Too pretty. If he was a smug villager, maybe. The only real black wall is black brick, which I used to use a lot, but it can be too... You see how dingy it looks? It can be too dark. Yeah, black can be challenging. I may have to come away from the idea of having a black wall. Just work with a black and white furniture. So what wall would go instead? Just try a few and see what I hate, what I hate, what I hate. Botanical. Cool if this was a bathroom. I'm bearing in mind that whatever wall I choose is going to be used for my petition wall, so it can't be too overly. Walls are hard. Look at these choices. They're so busy. Sometimes I don't want a busy wall. I don't want a theme wall. I just want a wall. More often than that, I use that in that case. This is a little too sparkly for what I want today, though. Too sparkly. Huh. So dark. Hermdy herm. Hey, Octavian, do you like the more Asian style themed furniture? Because that wall's cool. I just have to do this and see if he likes it. No, he's not. What was his hobby again? Play. He may not like a particular bed. Yeah, sometimes I just want a wallpaper and flooring to go together. It is too much to ask on this game. My son says that the artist just... It's like they gave this to a bunch of artists to do, but no one collabed, no one talked to say, hey, are we color coding this or what? Let's give as much clash as we can. So that's where this requires a lot more thought than we would hope. I'm going for this wall. Maybe the antique vibe is what I'm gonna go. Or is no, it's too black for the wall. I'm gonna throw some rugs in first. Heck, Can I use partition walls with a window wall? Not really. Forgot about that bit. I just love this wall. Sometimes I use walls because I'm just biased and I love them. Yes, we can get some music in here. What would I do without you? Yeah, that background music for this it does get very monotonous. Where it is, where it is. I'm sorry, Boomer, we're not doing Beach Boys today. Oh, Western. K-Funk. Oh yeah. I like the walls. I may change them because, as I mentioned before, I need to get some creative bathrooming happening in here. And you can't really do that with walls that are... These thinky poos as well. Kind of, I don't just want to do my standard smash it out. I want to actually make something decent. I'm not just going for unlocks today. I'm trying to make something nice. Da, 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 da. Oops, tried to grab this one. It does, doesn't it? I agree. Totally works with the black. Okay, there we go. And the idea of this now is to bring on a petition. I don't know either, to be honest. I do look, when I'm choosing a wall, I do look to see if they're colour matching. I won't use it if they clash too badly. Okay. Window. Wicked, huh? Love it. Yeah. This isn't something that I came up with myself. This is quite commonly used in Happy Paradise designs or just home designs. Petition walls and pillars change everything, and counters and oh wait. For people who've been playing a little while, yeah. This is not my idea. Window seats. Good. Okay, so pillar, petition wall, pillar. The windows are done through, let me turn around, getting a custom window design. Oh, you have everything except the pillar. Yeah. Petition walls are great, but they are nothing without pillars. You absolutely will. Is it about just after the 14th home, I think he starts to go, hey, I have some DIY ideas. And then you'll see, I think I tried to lead you to it last time when I did that little smash out where I went up to the little container next to the workbench in the staff room, and it asks you to leave materials and you leave them. And then the next day, and you do have to wait a whole day, it's really annoying. You come in and the first thing that the little monkey will do is give you the DIY recipe. Then you go up to that staff room again, leave the materials, come back the next day, and you keep doing that for about, I think it's 7 days, and you get, actually I can have a look. So you start off with wood, concrete, brick, no, it actually starts off with wood, then simple, then concrete, then brick, then steel, marble, and gold. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 types of pillars and counters. So a whole week. Yeah, you'll have those soon. Pillars make everything. Pillars and counters make everything. The only thing I'm spewing about is you can only put one item on each of these, so I can't put a big TV across here, which is annoying. I could put one on the above it, like if I had a wall that wasn't covered in window, I can put the wall TV above it, which is something I do. I'm so mad it took me until now how to figure how this practically brings us together. You've only just started this game. You're doing it took me a lot longer. I was playing all by myself for such a long time until I realized that the DLC even gave these items, let alone how to play with them. Just throw that in the corner somewhere. Now I do love this wall, but it may not work for my bathroom. I can end up just changing everything, you know, hating it and changing it. I want to give him a toilet. Another thing I like to do with bathrooms, I find the walls, this is a me thing, I find the walls can be too confining in this little space. So something I love to do with bathrooms is to have them be a little bit open with, I'll just do it and show you. I may make the room bigger again, I'll see. This doesn't always work. It depends if I can find a pattern that works with the room. I'm going to do this for now. Did he acknowledge that as black and white? He didn't, but... So yeah, I like to have a little open window into the bathroom. Just so it's not so closed in. So that's one of my little things I do. I think you would have seen it. You may not remember, but it's in my ensuite on my home island one. On the Switch 1 one. Toilet. But for this one, I'm gonna bring it down. I'll put the toilet in the back. Maybe a little washing machine as well. I don't believe I'm going to stay with these walls, but they'll just do they'll placehold me until I can figure them out later. I can at least just get on with the room build for the meantime. Sometimes I have to double up on the pillars. Sometimes that can look okay, other times it ruins it completely. At the moment it's not so shabby. Alright, so he's got a little toilet. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I like it because it opens up the room a little bit. It's not just walls. I want to be able to see inside to my rooms. So I do try to hide the toilet. Do need some privacy. So I'm going down to bathroom stuff. Speaking of toilet, give him black. And I have left some room for some reading material. Something I love doing. I don't know if it's going to work in this space, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Whoop. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. This is something I've done a number of times, is to add a small wooden partition, black, and I gotta remember where it is. Magazine rack, of course. Gotta have your reading material. Cafe, travel, fashion. What's he into again? Play. Do you want some comics? There we go. Some comics to read in the toilet. Brilliant. And of course we need some toilet paper rolls. See, this is where it gets easier because we actually have items that work in a bathroom. So I can build the bathroom without having to hunt quite so hard for things like I did downstairs. That was hardcore this morning. Where is the... I've gone past it. You guys probably saw it. Where is that? Not in there. I'm going to need one of these soon. I'm not sure which one yet. I'll just place them all so I can choose later. Where is that toilet? There it is. Oop. Not sure whether to choose the rugs until I'm really confident on the floor, but in general, toilet. We'll need a light, and again I may need to choose the walls before I choose my wall stuff. Otherwise I don't know that it's going to go very well. Potentially, because these are the black items in the game, potentially one of those two. So just smash them out for the moment. It's getting to the point where I think I've got enough stuff. In general, toilet. To consider whether I'm alright with the walls. I don't like using windows as partitions, but geez, these walls are good. They're so pretty. I love them with the Imperial floor. I think we've got room in this bathroom to put in the really cool bathroom. That's brown though, isn't it? But I think the marble one might be a bit too marble. But yeah, it doesn't go. Which is why I was thinking not using it. Let's figure out these walls for real. Okay. Okay, it doesn't look like my housemate got the tea memo, so I'm going to have to go to my handy dandy phone and see if I can text him. I can't remember what game came out, but it's been in beta for like 7 years or something, and it finally came out, and apparently so many people played it that the server's overwhelmed and crashed and no one could play it. And he's most likely on that game. Was it Escape from Tarko? I know, why did my brain not give it to me? Something like that. May I have tea? 2 teas. I want 2 cups of tea. Okay, back to the walls. If he was education, I'd love to give him a, oh no, I've already got my accent wall. And I'm only allowed 1. None of these are really good for... If only we had more walls like that weren't skulls. He's not a skull person. He's not a tech person, but seriously, those walls are amazing. Let's go up. Now I've got some furniture. I should be able to see what looks nice, but... I may just end up with the original walls because they're the only ones that really work. Oh yeah, he's definitely... yeah, this is definitely a room you're going to be able to invite your women folk to, and he'll be having a TV on the wall, I reckon. I don't see any walls here that work. Oh, like black and white, this will be easy. It's not. Ugh, see how that just makes it look so enclosed and claustrophobic and dingy? Can't do that. Can't do it. It's the only black wall I've got without skulls. There's a big shack. Nope. I think I'm gonna be out of luck with this. Too fancy. He's a simple fella. God, I love that wall. Not for today, but just... I'm gonna have to go back to the original wall. This is so frustrating. It'd be so cool if we could change the colour. Wood ones don't work either. Or just if they had some walls that colour coded or a bit better, or weren't quite so like this. Kinkai, you raided me. Hello. How you doing? Welcome in and welcome to the viewers. Thanks for coming in. He did. I'm Mama Piggin, if anyone hasn't met me before. On the weekends. Oh, thank you for the follow, Neon Mexican. I'm doing my weekend Happy Home Paradise Omega design. It's a bit of a low brain day today, and I'm just struggling with walls. If anyone plays Animal Crossing, they'll understand the wall dilemma that we have. Tyler gets it. Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, nah, understand. You go look after yourself, rest up, hydrate, do all the things. Have a pee. That's probably too much information for me, but I did it. My own brain did it. Night night. Okay, so I like this wall, and I've given him, here's a beach house, so I've given him beach view. The only reason I'm having a little problem with it is partition walls and windows are kind of a bit weird, but it's the only wall that works, so I'm going to go with it. I'm going to get a rug to cover that because I don't really want the imperial look there, but I haven't figured that out yet. So we're on the way to making him a pretty cool room. Let's give him a bathroom. I've given him a toilet, magazine, reading material, TP. I haven't finished the toilet, but the essentials are there. I think we'd agree. Bath. Bathy, bathy, bath, bath. Don't know if he's a spa kind of guy or just a simple bath kind of guy. I do have room for a bit of a fancier tub. Is that going to be too grey? I love the nature look baths, but no, it doesn't go. Dang. I want that in my own house though, or this one. Oh, how nice would that be? This may have to be white. I might get rid of this vanity because it's not really colour matching anything and it sticks out like a dog ball. So going back to vanities, I'm gonna, yeah, right, little Roman bath with a step. He wants to relax. There you go, dude. That blue is a bit blue, but the white basin matches. Can I ignore the blue? I love to put fluffy rugs. I've seen you do that too, Tyler. You've got to have your fluffy bath towel to sink your feet into. It's a bit ivory though in that white, so I'm not 100% sure. Bath basin here, or we need plants. Hey, Barbara Walrus. Very cool looking game. Have you played Animal Crossing before? Very cozy, creative vibes. This is their downloadable content. So you're not playing on your own island, you're going off to little holiday islands and making these guys a home to a general specification of what he wants. Oh yeah, hey. Oh, I think I was talking about you before. So I'm not the only Gen Xer in the world in this little Twitch world at the moment. Woo! I was telling everyone how cool we Gen Xers are. We're not boomers. By what, 1 year? 1 year older. You know, we're a gaming generation as well. We can do this stuff. Okay, dude needs a shower. The obvious choice would be black, but the tap is gold, so I may have to colour match that. How annoying. Yeah, really cozy vibes though. How are we for music? Music's not perhaps so cozy, but it's getting a little anonymous. Oh, bizarre, that is not... That will put us to sleep. It's another song we can pick. So Animal Crossing has all this music. Actually, it's quite insane. They've taken genres from all around the world, written about 104 of them, then mixed them into music box, unplugged, disco. Shout out to the musical creators of this game. Seriously. These are vibes. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, we need to color match that tap, so the silver looks silly. I didn't really want gold for this house, but that tub is the only one I like. We've gone a bit fancy for you, Octavian. It's the name of this octopus we're working with. He looks a bit beat up, doesn't he? I think Spider-Man's got to him in recent times. I need a light in here. We do have limited options to choose from, which can be very frustrating, but it can also inspire us to be really creative. So however much it's peeing me off in a day is whether I choose whether it's inspiring or freaking annoying. Oh yeah, don't you worry, this is gonna be exactly Netflix and chill worthy as you requested. Just gotta find the right light for this bathroom. I like these guys, but it overwhelms the space. It's so big and it's so bright. Black is an obvious choice, but I feel like it's too plastic for the room. Item symbol. It's amazing. You can play it in all kinds of different ways. It has an amazing museum on the home island you can fill up with bugs and critters from the real world. It has lots of events, real world events you can participate in, or you can do some mega design if you're happy to do that kind of thing. That's what Tyler's really getting into lately, is the mega design. I'm considering this one for the bathroom. I don't love it, but it is a bit. You saw the options, there weren't that many for this style. Am I going to stay with this black floor? A toaster by the You are dark today. You got toasters, barbed wire. I need the barbed wire for the toilet paper you mentioned earlier, right? We're still going to do, what did you call that house? I forgot the slang term because we don't use that term over here. The dealer's den. We're going to do this one day soon. A cup of tea hath arrived. Housemate, you rock. Thank you. Oh, I've been needing this for a while. A trap house. See, when I think trap, I think music. Or like escape room. But yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do a trap house sometime soon. That should be a really, really good fun. And everyone can scream at me, this is a kid's game! So fluffy for the feet, you know? Or is it too much like the bathroom? Limited rugs. Where are those bath rugs? I know they have some. There. My Discord is 16 plus, so I can do the naughty stuff there. I'll be putting content warnings obviously on the trap house. Okay, so now that we can add the light to here, get rid of these. You only need so much light while you're pooing. What we got going on? And usually put things on the walls around here, but these walls are very busy, so I don't want too much, but I reckon this should look really cool. Where is it? The more I flesh it out, the more it starts to come together and look almost like a real place. A little plant. Can't see it when I come around this way. And something behind the toilet to balance out the piece of furniture I've got here. But what? Oh, how could I forget? Gold is brown towel. How annoying. Do I ditch the bathtub because I'm really not liking the gold? I wish I could, maybe just black? No, too dark. It's got to be the white and silver. I may have to change the bathtub, but I love the bathtub. Or just ignore that it has a gold tap. Wall items. I definitely need an air conditioner at some point, so I'll just throw it while I see it. I put up a Dream Island address in the Discord for an island called Gabish. You must visit it, Tyler. They have done the entire island themed in the Mafia core. It's definitely 18 plus. But the inventiveness of what they've included is absolutely hilarious. I was there for ages with my boy was watching with me as well. We were losing it. It's so funny. Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure if you can tour Dream Islands in streams without permission from the people who own it. I don't think. I'm not sure. I've seen some people do it, but I'm not 100% sure. I guess it depends if you're being flattering or trashing it. Oh, the wall items are so limited as well. What to put up here? I love the hanging terrarium with this vibe, but it's not gonna work. He likes black and white, so perhaps this to add that little contrast. Is it too symmetrical? No, actually I like it. It works over the bath. Especially because we've got this in front of it. That's cool. I hope the blue's not too awful. And let's put something on here. Usually some kind of plants. With this vibe, bonsai is good, but he's not particularly an Asian themed villager. Can't put it in the center, that's really annoying. Is it too high? Too high. Oh, I should keep it to use it somewhere else. It's still good for the vibes of the room. Get back there. Go over there. A plant to impress the ladies. I hate that term. Hello, ladies. Oh. Hello, ladies. A term that screams you see me as a human being. Yeah, me too. Me too, me too. Handle for the bathroom. Handles around bathtubs are a vibe. Ah! Speaking of which, sometimes I miss it because it's gold, so I forget that. Black or white? Black to just blend in with the wall, or, oops. No, it needs to be white. Oh, that's copper. I went the wrong way. One on either side, or? No, that looks terrible. It's a good idea at a time. I do love to... Where are they? Add a little bubble blowing dude. It works in the little marble baths. I'm not sure if it works in these tubs, but I've got to try. Where is he? A bubbleoid. Does he work? I saw this on the Dream Island and I love it. Isn't it amazing? Okay, I'm going to sit here and giggity over my little bubbleoid dude for a minute. Wait for him, he's going to pop out some... Go and pop out your bubbles. No, wait, I know, right? So I got this idea. There he goes, popping out his bubbles. I got this idea visiting a dream island. I saw someone had done this. They're on the wall. Like he's just on the wall, but he's down low. But the bath is disguising his little shelf. So not all baths let you do it. So you can, if I go to him, you'll see it's just in his standard little shelfy thing, and I've just moved him down there. So cool, all the little tricks. So this is one of the reasons, aside from just being bored, that I go away and visit a bunch of dream islands, because you just see all these things people have done and then you steal them. Yeah, you got to do it. It's a must. And then, as you can see, the more little details you put into the room, the more it starts to look like a room. That's the trick, little lived-in details. Like he's gonna have to have a pair of slippers somewhere. I wonder if I could put them here. My son insists that I put slippers and socks and mess in the rooms. Sometimes I'm like, but I worked so hard on this, why would I mess it up? But it does wipe it out a bit. Oh my god, I have to go all the way. Oh, all the way down. Close your eyes. I don't want to give anyone a seizure. When you unlock all the items, you've got lots of clothes. This is what happens. I do apologize. I can't choose them separately. That would be cool to be able to do. I nearly a choose. Okay, slippers. Slippers, slippers, slippers. QRS. Black or white? Or grey? I'm gonna try them both. I don't know till I see. Why am I hating them? They're not so bad that way. Is it time to change the tune? I like to shuffle, but there's... Oops, sorry dude. It ain't. I put it on shuffle, but some of them can be a little much. It starts off a bit odd, but it's actually really cool once it gets going. You like the white shoes better? There we go. You are correct. Heaps better. I need that cup of tea, that's what I need. I'm waiting for it to cool down so I can actually drink it. So his ensuite's fleshing out. His door is too big though, so I'm needing to add a pillar there. So it can, I don't want it to get too much in the way of the view here, which you can tend to do. So rather than the pillar, I could use another counter. No, I cannot, that looks awful. Try that again. Kind of needs another little plant just here, but will it stop him walking in? He won't be able to get to his basin if I do that. Yeah, it gives it more of a door. I want to put a plant here, but the candle stops him getting to the basin. I like the candle. Candle or plant? More plants. We need more plants. Try the yucca, or I can just double up with another palm or something. I like the yucca's too refined for a bathroom. It's too refined for this house. Like a bathroom item could go there. Something a little more not so obvious. Let me look at it. I know I'm thinking something. Ah, a little chair! It's all stool. Good there. I want to like drape a t-shirt over it or something, but it won't fit and there'll be no room to walk around, so I could put something on it. What could I put on there? Something messy. I'll change the music again in a bit. I don't do monotonous very well. If he was education, I'd so just put some books, some reading material for the bear. Yeah, this music is driving me crazy. I love it and hate it at the same time. No, I don't think there's going to be anything I can put on that stool. It's going to be cool. I'll leave it for the moment. D&B, you're supposed to be so cool, but you're not vibing it for me today. Where did this go? I'm going to come away from the bathroom now, though that's looking pretty vibey. And let's cruise the love nest. Do I just have that bed facing the door? Before I do anything, that hallway needs to change. Grey or stone? Ooh. Octopus boy looks like he wants a Cuban cigar to smoke in his bathtub. Indeed. Okay, grey definitely. There's not enough room to put a bedside table there, is there? Or I was considering putting him next to here. I've gone into thinking mode here. Give me a second. I'll just place these on the windowsill. Oops, wrong one. No! I have to go in and get that again. No! Oh, my dog's snoring. It may be able to hear it. I'm not farting. He is snoring. Maybe. I have some ideas. I may like them, I may hate them, I may change them. I like framing a bed to make it a little cozy, but sometimes these counters stick out from the wall too much like that. Something I love seeing in rooms, this isn't my idea particularly. I've seen people work with pillars and counters behind beds to frame them out a little bit. It can look really cool. Not sure if I'm going to be able to make it work today. That band's not braining it. I think I'm going to tuck the bed into this corner. My vibes, I'm going for like a couch vibe here. Like we're going to be near the window, so we want to put couch here. TV on the wall. Let's choose a couch. I'm making that Netflix and chill space, right? Ah, yeah, I've just gone for 3 hours. And 1 o'clock, I'm usually supposed to head off, but I'm almost finished this house, so I'll keep going just through the one stream today. One long stream for Happy Paradise Mega Design. If I come back a bit later, I'll do something different. Oops, what was I doing? I'm finding a couch. Something to go with that antique bed. I don't even like the antique bed. Yeah, it's the only one that goes with that wall, really. Hope it's not getting too late. Couchy, couchy, couch. This is a tough decision. I love the Moroccan couches. I don't think there's one that's my favourite, of course, purple. There isn't one that's going to work in this, but they're such a... They look comfortable. The obvious choice for this room is black. I'm trying to see if there's anything other than the obvious choice. I mean, it's looking a little bit... A smug villager would love that look. What's he? He's a cranky. Well, crankies could probably like a bit of a posh vibe too, couldn't they? Ah, nice. Sleep in. Is that couch boring? Gonna make him a tiny little sitting area in the corner of his bedroom. Because downstairs is so beachy, he'll need a place to actually relax in. Wash the sand off. Coffee table, all the essentials. Oops. They are benches. Sometimes the benches can work for a coffee table. Say, and you can use patterns for this one as well. I'm a bit of a fan of the Zen bench as a coffee table. Might be a little too fancy though. I'll try another one. Nordic glow board might go the best with that bed. If I'm gonna make him happy, a white cloth would be pretty cool on that, but I'm not in love with the patterns. Not for this room. I'm just going to try it just for the heck of it. Oh, with the black and white I thought you'd go instantly woo woo woo, dude. You did not. snacks would he like? I can't remember if he's a coffee or tea dude. Let's have a look. Handy dandy Wikipedia. He is a soda person, so neither. I like soda. Okay. What's a fancy? Melon soda. That's cool. The green is complimentary. Works with plants. I'm going to give him a magazine on the table too. There they are. Cars. Outdoors, resorts, music. Right. I'd live here. Cars magazine. Okay. Yeah, these are nice vibes. Give him a rug. I wish that these were bigger. I've used them in the bathroom, so I can't use them in the bedroom. That'd be weird. I need a big rug. Shaggy rugs are my favorite, but I don't think they've got the colors that would look good in here. I'll try brown. No. So no shaggy rug today. Oh, what would be good? This is going to be challenging. I want a large rug. This is essentially all I've got for large rugs. The red Persian. I know it goes with the walls, but it does not go with the bathroom. Or the vibe I'm going for, really. Nah. That's all the large rugs I've got. Aww. Blue Killen. Maybe? $4,000 a month to live here. Only the best. Oh, this wall is bare. I need to do something on that wall. Limited options. A heater. Maybe. Nah, I hate it. No, I do like that, but not for there. Figure that out somewhere else. It's a little white, maybe. Too fancy. I feel like this is too plain. I don't think it'll work to do the canvas tile here either. There are no patterns that really work. Does it need to be more? Don't like art on these walls today. What am I going to put there? I need something. Does he need his naughty woman painting? No. We respect women as human beings here. may have to give up on something cool for the wall. Hey, that looks cool. Maybe not for this space, but just for an idea for another time. I'll go back up to plants and place one of these guys. So where was I? Dude needs a bedside table. Antique bedside, antique, what do you call it, mini table or something is usually what I use there. Oh, I spilled my tea. Let's give the guy a wardrobe. Octavian, you don't look like a fancy dude. So if I give you the antique wardrobe, that may be a little too fancy for you. Don't think there are other... wait. Wait. That's the one that goes with the bed, and it's black. But too fancy for him. I'm thinking he's better off with one of these two, maybe? This comes in black, I'm sure. Is it too black, though? We'll find out. I wish there wasn't a gap between the wall and the door, or even between the bed and the... Maybe once I start placing things on it, that'll work a bit better. That's a little boring by itself. Come here, antique mini table. I don't see this guy as a doily kind of guy. He's loving it because it's black and white, that's all. Not because he fancies... It's too fancy for that area. He's cool and simple. I need something else. A client you called at 2 p.m. today just called you at 11:20 p.m. Oh my dear God. Yeah, I used to run my own business, and I was, you know, when you're the sole business service provider, and then you're also the sole business administrator, it's a bit of a nightmare. People would call you at 5 a.m. on a Sunday saying, oh, can I book you now? No. I ended up just having a business phone that I would turn off outside business hours, and I would not answer anybody outside of business hours. That was it. You got to draw your own boundaries. Otherwise, you're never knocking off work. It's a nightmare for the mental health. But yeah, the thing that gets me is that people do this without apology. They just think that you're at their beck and call. I pay you 2 cents, so I own you now. Seriously, you don't want them as clients anyway. If they're going to do that, it's not worth the money taking on the clients that are nightmares. I learned that at some point. You know, you start off desperate for money, you take everyone in, and after all you go, you're not worth it. It's probably going to be like, oh, my washing machine's making a weird white noise. Yes! Yeah, setting the boundaries within the business. Very important. I'm going to give him a black wooden end table. That's cool and simple. Not too elegant for him, and he's happy with that, and it looks cool, and it, because of the books, it's starting to make the place look more homey. These are the vibes we want. Yes. Okay, now I'm happening. I just need... Only thing I hate about this chest is I can only put one item on it. I'm going to have to be very picky about what I put on there. My housemate just got the household a brand new washing machine, thank goodness. But bless you, dear heart, we'll just teleport you in. I'm looking forward to when teleporting is a thing. That is my superpower. If someone says, what superpower do you want? I want teleportation. And I want to be able to bring things with me, not just myself. But yeah, the new washing machine's a learning curve and a half. 1,000 million features I don't need, including Wi-Fi. Oh my God. And I'm getting there with it. It's not just push a button and go anymore. Hey, vibey. So I bought 500 cups of tea into my room. I just visualized that in my head. I got the visuals. That's excellent. You just hear me going splish, splish, glug, glug. I love Moroccan lights. Oh, that wasn't what I intended to do. I love them, but it is not the vibe I'm going for here. But I just have to point them out every time that they are so cool. Lights can be a challenge. Yeah, my housemate is like that. He's got because I think there's a range of absolutely can't visualize to totally visualize. My housemate is not completely down that left end, but he's almost there. It's been yeah, I definitely have to work differently if I want to describe where something is in the house. And my son is on the right opposite end of the scale, whereas when he was a kid and we're driving along in the car, he's like seeing Scooby-Doo and Spider-Man like jumping the buildings as we're driving past him. And yeah, so he's obviously very creative. But yeah, I read a lot and it's just, it plays in my head. I couldn't imagine. And my whole language is, I think this is why I have trouble getting words out my mouth, because I think in pictures more often than words. Even if I'm thinking in words, I'm seeing the written word. So to translate that picture, which is worth 1,000 words, into like a 10-word sentence, I can really stumble. I can really stumble. But yeah, I've only just learned about it recently because I was having trouble. I'm like, I said it was like, it's like on the kitchen bench, behind the such and such, to the left. I'm like, because he couldn't visualize that instruction, he's like, I still can't find it. Oh, you know, I like these for, he's gonna love that for, I like these for rooms because they're cozy, right? But in this room it doesn't work. It's not the vibe. You know, I'm liking that blue rug more and more. That's cozy. So rereading your comment, you can't imagine not being able to imagine. Yeah, exactly. I don't think I'm going to use this, but I'm just going to look at it. Because sometimes you just don't know till you try. Yeah, I don't really see him as being a stained glass kind of guy. Some of the things are smashing out quickly. Other things are not. Lights are hard. Look, this is all I get to work with. I don't want to have to just, you know, I'm just going to have to use these. I like to use different lights in the bathroom, to the living room areas, etc. But today it's going to be this. My Stream Elements keeps telling me an ad break's coming, but I haven't finished that part of my affiliate stage, so they're not, which is cool at the moment. The lights are annoying me. I'll come back to them. Okay, what's going next to his bed? Oh, I don't have room for another rug, do I? Let me try. A little one. That's a cute one for toilets. Not going to use it today. I love that rug. Oh, I just realised because I'm tired today, I'm sinking down into my chair. It's probably affecting my voice. I better sit up a bit so I can speak better. A little more clearly. A bit of better enunciation. Which means putting on a silly voice, naturally. I need to find one with a fit. These are too big. Getting way too big. I was hoping for a rectangle one, but none of these are really one. They're too big. I'd like to think that they're fake fur, not real fur. I'm not finding anything I like for under his bed. Nope. No, sir, I don't like it. I don't like that, but it's probably all we've got. Lamp. We nearly finished this room. Oh my god. This is happening a lot more quickly than the last house. Light. Maybe. It may be too fancy, but I can black and white it. Too fancy. I like the height of it though. You gotta get some sleep. 3.5 hour stream. Yeah, and I nearly finished too. Thank you. Yeah, actually, going by how I'm feeling, I'm not sure if I'll do a second stream today, but we will see. I won't be HHPing it. But thank you for hanging out and helping me with this home. And thank you for your amazing stream. And I'll see you next time. Sleep well. I'll continue with my lamp problem. This one I can't change the base, so that's why I'm going, ugh. He likes it, but look at that wood. It does not go. If I could change that lamp base, I would. Rattan. Oh, that's great. Wrong one. That's alright. Adds a bit of texture. I'm cool with that. Goes with the lights too. I haven't given... He is a play hobby, so he likes toys. I haven't given him many toys, because this is more of a, like, cool batch pad vibes. Now it's too many consonants for my mouth. Don't think he's into books so much. Yes, he is. Okay, cool. You like reading. Sweet. Ah! Sorry, dude. Wrong color. Here we go. I wonder if he needs... I just feel like some kind of... This could work. It may not. Do they have black drapes? Oh, my desktop audio is turned off, but it's still blipping through. Sorry about that, guys. Black. Maybe I can just give a little division between the rooms there. Just one. Did he clap at that little Octavian? And I can also divide by putting perhaps a plant here of some variety. Oops. There we go. It's the thing, it's the details that make this start to look really cool. I wasn't really a fan of the artwork for the walls, was I? So maybe... Some spider webs. Maybe some kind of lights at the back here. Don't know how these will go, but I'll just try them. They'll need to be raised. Hey, Enderkin, how you going? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm streaming a little longer than my usual Sunday morning stash. He posted a photo of some cute Grinch ornaments. Yes! I cannot wait to see them. I'll finish up this room and then I'll check it out ASAP. I'm excited. That needs to be symmetrical to the room, but it's not symmetrical to the wall. Oh, maybe if I put them above the bed like that. Am I alright with those lights? They're a little bright, but I kind of like them. What I need to do though is turn these down just a little. There we go. Almost finished his upstairs bachelor pad. So the way he was so rude to me on the beach is probably going to be all for your own pleasure, Octavian. Okay, this is coming together. Little details. Do I want something on that counter or not? Kind of do. Oh, this doesn't have black, does it? You're making some cheese curds. We don't have that in my neck of the woods. What does cheese curds entail? I know curds and whey is like yogurt or yogurt, however people say this. Might put that. Can he still get around if... I like that, but it might be a little too much in the space. I just want to put something here. I don't know what yet. Basically, little balls of cheese fried in batter. Oh yeah, that's a stim. I've been sitting here eating grated cheese. Not quite as cool, but... Fried cheese. Okay, I think one more item, maybe two, and this room's done. It's as close as it's gonna get. I'm not sure I'm in love with this idea if I'm doing it at the moment, but I'm gonna try it. I'm going to keep it going. I can't wait to see these Grinch ornaments. I usually do 2 streams on a Sunday, like this is my morning one, a couple hours Arvo sesh. I'm not sure if I'll make this Arvo stream as yet. It won't be Happy Paradise Design. If I do, it'll be maybe just running amok a bit on the home, on the Switch 2 island. I'm trying to get more hybrid flowers over there. But I'm feeling a little low energy today, so I'll see how I go. But this one I'm just finishing off. I do not know what to put on that stall. I never gave him his hula doll. Or his bottled ship. I felt like this is a bottled ship kind of guy. Where is that bottled ship? Have I got a pirate version? Trading ship, leisure boat, pirate ship. Yeah. There. He likes toys, but he's a cranky, so he's an older guy. He's not really going to be into these kinds of toys. One more item, just one more item. And I can be released from this room. Oh, I forgot about a basket. Does that fit in here somewhere? Ah! That's what needs to go on there. I knew something needed to go on that stall. There we go. Let's place is starting to look pretty cool, if I do say so myself. I want to give him a rubber ducky, and I'm running out of room now. So I feel like a pair of headphones would be really cool. Listen to some music. That's more the vibes. He can get in. No, he can't get in that way. Okay. Put that back a little. Okay, just check that he can walk around. He can get into his chair. Okay, now I hate the headphones. They look awful. They're a vibe, but then they're wrong. Do I not even like that store? It needs something in that spot, otherwise the floor is too bare. What? It's got to be little. Really little. And not eye drawing. Do you want a cup of coffee, dude, as well as your soda? He doesn't prefer coffee. Even the food is too eye-catching, very white, so I'm not going to use that. Might just have to be a cup of coffee with a blue cup. I'll match the bathroom over there. There we go. Coffee and a soda. One bedroom with ensuite. I wish I could center that candle. I cannot. Oh, I forgot this poster. Oops. Let's get rid of it. There we go, there we go, there we go. One upstairs room. Walk in. Have a zoom. Did I flush that toilet out okay? He's got his magazine rack. There we go. One upstairs room, and let's cruise on downstairs. This was the assignment downstairs. Upstairs is his black and white home away from home. And here, this was really hard. It's just not the items to do it. His outdoor relaxing on the beach vibe area. I don't love this. It's not my favorite. But it is to the assignment. He wanted a place to relax with a hammock. An inflatable swan. What was his other item? Oh, I better make sure I've got that. Wait. Where is it? And the towel. Oh, that's right. I've thrown the towel in the corner so you can hardly see it. Okay, dude, we are ready. I'll show you through this space because this is what you wanted. You go for it, Octavian. I was. This took me 3 hours. Actually, that's a good time for me. It takes so much longer when you're working in the larger spaces, hence mega design. Ooh, that's a face. You like it or hate it? What's going on? There's some interesting angles there, Happy Paradise, showing off that space under the table. I was taking a cup of tea, so I only got that last bit. Thank you, seems like I've impressed you. Yeah, alright. Let's do it. Sucker. Alright. Get me out of the shot. And back. What's a good angle for this room? He's gonna sit in the kitchen. Giving him all these spaces and he sits in the kitchen. quite sure. Wait. I think that'll do. back to the camera. That's cool. Thank you. I'm heading back. And that is it for Happy Home Paradise and Mega Design today. Back to Lottie. You get paid an inordinate amount of money and pokey when you've done a few thousand houses. 30,000 pokey, thank you very much. I am finished. One house a day when you're doing it quite so large. Hey Woody, how you doing? Bye everybody. Flying home. If anybody's up in another couple hours and is looking for some more cozy Z&H vibes, I'll be on my awesome nature Switch 2 island. I can show you the work I've done. Going home for this one now. She's had a hard day. I made her work on a Sunday. Probably violated her working rights. Where do you want to chill, Mama? Lounge room or study? It's early days yet. Let's go to the study. Da, 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 da. There's your coffee and a magazine in her own little batch pad. Goodbye, everybody. She's not even looking at us. No, that doesn't do that. We're gonna wave off to the corner and wave at nothing. That's fine. Okay, saving and ending. And see you all later. Thanks for joining in today.